What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Pursuing Points YouTube channel, where today we are going to talk about what affected by natural disaster means on your credit report. Before we do, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of our credit card and travel content. Listen, the occurrence of natural disasters such as hurricanes, floods, fires, etc. is on the rise. When they strike, natural disasters cause substantial property damage, destruction, and personal injury. Additionally, natural disasters can have an adverse effect on household finances, such as lost income or unexpected expenses. In fact, a 2018 special report by JPMorgan Chase, which I'll be sure to link below, states that checking account inflows fall by 20%, while checking account outflows fall by more than 30% in the wake of a natural disaster. As a result, many financial institutions offer assistance up to and including payment relief for those affected. Now, before we jump into what affected by natural disaster means on your credit report, let's take a step back and understand how the reporting process works. On the one hand, you've got financial institutions such as banks, credit unions, credit card companies, auto loan financing companies, and retailers. These are the companies that you have relationships with for your credit cards, your home loans, your personal loans, etc. Then on the other side, you've got credit reporting agencies, which include Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Now, when you apply for a line of credit from a financial institution, they are going to ask the credit reporting agencies for your credit report. Your credit report, as defined by consumerfinance.gov, is a statement that has information about your credit activity and current credit situation, such as loan paying history and the status of your credit accounts. But you might be asking yourself, how do the credit reporting agencies acquire that information? The answer is that those finance companies actually furnish that information on your behalf. Every time you make or miss a payment, every time you open or close an account, every time you do anything related to the account that you have with the financial institution, they report such activity to the credit reporting agencies. The sum of all of that reported information, by the way, is how the credit reporting agencies calculate your credit score. If you'd like to see a separate video on exactly how they come up with that number, be sure to leave a comment down below. It is this process of furnishing information that leads us to this affected by natural disaster remark on your credit report. In the event that you reside in or near an area that was recently affected by a natural disaster, any one of the financial companies that you have a relationship with can include the affected by natural disaster remark on your credit report, though they are not required to do so. If they choose to, the CDIA, or Consumer Data Industry Association, provides a format known as Metro 2 that financial companies can follow so as to standardize the process. It includes information about how the remark should be added as well as when it should be taken off. Having such a remark on your credit report is not a bad thing, and it does not mean that you've done anything wrong. It is simply a reflection of the fact that you live in or near an area that was recently affected by natural disaster, and you may, understandably so, miss or be late for a payment. The remark will not adversely affect your credit score and is merely for informational purposes. If you believe that this comment has been added to your account in error, while it won't adversely affect your credit score, you should feel free to call your financial institution and ask that they remove it. In 2018, the Bureau of Consumer Financial Protection authored a report titled Natural Disasters and Credit Reporting. In the report, they found that after Hurricane Harvey in 2017, nearly 40% of Houston residents had the affected by natural disaster comment code added to their credit report, with mortgage accounts being the primary trade line that it was added to. If you're interested in reading that full report, I'll be sure to include a link to it in the description below. At the end of the day, financial institutions have complex plans in place to help those who have been adversely affected by natural disasters regain their financial footing. Adding the affected by natural disaster special comment to your trade line is but a small piece of a greater puzzle. If you have been adversely affected by a natural disaster and believe that it will inhibit your ability to pay your bills on time and in full every month, my recommendation would be to reach out to your financial institutions or creditors as soon as possible to make them aware of the situation and work out a plan. In the description below, I've included links to various natural disaster help pages for banks across the country. My hope is that these links will help you navigate the process if you've been affected. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helps, but if you have additional questions, feel free to leave a comment or you can send me an email, peter@pursuingpoints.com, and I'm happy to help. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you thought this video was helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Stay safe.